everyone, I'm really excited for today's vlog. It's so special to me. It's going to be Dhandar Patio, which is made with prawns and traditionally made when you're having a celebration. And it's a birthday celebration today. I am 50. So let's start with cooking Dhandar Patio. Now here I have 1 kilo of raw and peeled and deveined prawns. If you have a look, I've got 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 2 tablespoons of magic masala, which can be substituted with chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. My hands are clean. I'm just going to marinate the prawns with this spice. Now that the prawns are marinating, let's just keep them aside, and you can do this at least an hour in advance, no problem. The second thing I'd like to show you is I've got some yellow dal soaking in the pressure cooker already, and this is the dal we use. It's oily tur dal. If you don't get oily tur dal where you are, you're welcome to use the ordinary one as well. This has been soaking overnight, and it's always best to soak dals overnight. And I've washed and drained the water at least 3-4 times. I'm going to keep it on the hob to start cooking. Before we do that, I'd like to show you, I've got 200 ml of oil warming up, in which we're going to add a whole cinnamon stick, around 7 to 8 cardamom pods, and this base will be for the patio. Typically I'm cooking for a family of 5 to 6, and for the patio you need a lot of onions as your base. I've got like 4 large onions which I have finely chopped. I'm going to put the onions in. Start it off on high heat till all the onion absorbs the oil. Once you know that the onion is beginning to cook, lower the heat to medium-low and get the dal started with this. While the onions are caramelizing slowly, I've got the dal going on. Now everyone cooks dal a different way. The way I do it is I put salt and at least half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon depending on the amount of dal you have to just give it that little bit of a yellow color. Sure you stir the turmeric in, put your cooker lid on and wait for it to steam up to put the whistle on. Our next step now is to cut 5-finger green chilies and 4 tomatoes, ripe tomatoes, and these are the masalas we will be keeping. So I've got at least 3 tablespoons of Parsi Dhandar, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of garam masala, and 1 tablespoon of dhania powder. If you come closer, you can have a look at the onions, and this is how brown the onions should be for the next step. Now I'm going to first put in the green chilies. Just quickly stir them in, to which I'm going to add all these powdered masalas. If you're a big fan of ginger garlic paste, and I've put a lot of it on the prawns already, so I'm not going to put any more now, but if you want to put more, you're welcome to do it at this stage. All the powdered masala goes in, and I'm going to allow this to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes before adding the tomatoes in. It's time to add the tomatoes in now. Now at this stage, I'm not going to add any water to it because I just want the tomatoes to gently stew in its own juices and create a gravy of its own. Give this a mix and let this slowly cook away. When you see the oil has been released from the sides, your tomatoes are a little bit mushy. I'm going to keep 1 whole lump of jaggery into the patio. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of red vinegar, and this will give it a lovely sweet and sour note to it. I'm going to add these 3 cups of water. I'm going to raise the heat till it starts boiling. Now I'm just going to allow it to cook on a very low heat. The dal is ready as well. I've just switched off the hob for the pressure cooker after 2 whistles. The patio now reduced inconsiderably. All the tomato has become mushy. I shall now add the 1 kilo of your marinated prawns. Allow it to cook for just 5 minutes. I've taken the prawn patio off the hob because the prawns are now cooked. I am now going to keep half a bunch of finely chopped coriander as a garnish. It's really imperative that you use a lot of coriander because that actually brings up the flavor in the patio. Give it a stir. I would just allow it to stand for at least 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, we will do the tempering for our dal. We're going to use 4 key ingredients, and we have to use ghee to actually get the flavor out. Then we have a lot of garlic. So I've got like 9 large pods of garlic, a tablespoon of roasted jeera, and these 8 teaspoons of sugar. Yes, just follow this and you'll see exactly how lovely your dal will taste once you try the step. is our dal. It's still a little bit lumpy, so I'm just going to quickly give it a whisk. And that took hardly 20 seconds to do, really. Just need a smooth texture. Now I'm going to add your finely chopped garlic and let it fry a bit, not to the point where it will burn and become bitter. Now I'm going to add sugar. And here you can see the sugar dissolving. I'm going to get the dal boiling. I'm going to add the dal to the pan. And now add it back to the dal. Let's just wait for the dal to boil and we're ready to eat. So 10 minutes of boiling the dal and we're ready to eat. Pour all the dal in, a good helping of your prawn patia. Just one word for it, sexy. This has turned out to be really, really super delicious. I've really enjoyed showing you what Dhandar Patio is all about, but it's so easy to make, so you can do it yourself now. Keep celebrating, keep coming back and supporting Del's Kitchen. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day for my 50th, and I'll